Hi guys, Graphic Gaming 88 here, and today I'm going to do a Cobie export on Revit. So first thing I'm going to do is open up the sample project and explain to you a little bit about what Cobie is and why there's no reason to be afraid or scared about it. It's basically the most easy thing ever. It's basically an export. So the way to think about it, you are exporting the properties in Revit of particular elements and systems, and you're exporting those onto a spreadsheet, and that's really all you're doing. You're just basically exporting this section here of any item, basically just exporting all of this onto a spreadsheet so people can see what level it's on, what it is, what system it's connected to, etc, etc. That is it. There's nothing difficult about this. It's the same thing as exporting an NWC of this model to Navisworks or any other exporting a sheet to PDF. You know, it's basically the same thing. People are afraid of it because they hear Cobie and they don't really understand what Cobie is, but basically it's the property section. And indeed you can add in your own columns, and you know, you can customize your Cobie a little bit, so you've got a bit of play around. So first things first, I just open up the sample project. Now I'm not going to name this or anything, but if this is a sample project that you're doing for work or college, I would suggest you name it in the manage section and here project information. But anyway, for now we're not going to do that, so we're just going to go to our add-ins. Now if you don't have the Cobie extension, you can get that from the Revit store. If you're unsure or need any more help, you can leave a comment below and I'll give you a dig out. I'll send you the link. Anyway, first things first, it is a 1, 2, 3. So it's basically the setup section. This is your contacts, which you go new contact. You just fill in this information. You actually don't need this information, but this will be exported in a Cobie. So if we like make up an AAA test test.com, I'll tell you what, we'll use tripling switches. Instagram. Okay, so I'll use my Instagram account. Company, we go tripling switches. Phone, we'll just go like that. Okay, it's not my phone number, ring that if you want, but it's not going to get through to me. Tab, classification, whatever, test. First name, so we can just go first name is Jim, last name is Dot. Department would be BIM, I'd like that in capitals. Organization code, we can go 0900. Right, and basically we click on test. PO, so we just go 087. Town, we'll just go Dublin. Yeah, state, so we're going to go Ireland because we're Irish. Anyway, that's we're going to leave it there. We're just going to go for Dublin here again. Okay, just for speed. Okay, so that's it there. So then we're going to just save contact, right? So finish. So there's our contacts, right? So we're in here, okay. So finish, right? You know, you can add in more. So if you had given me your email address, I can put it in. So the next thing here is to go to our settings. This is basically now choosing what we want. So as you can see, I have it set up here with millimeters, square meters and cubic meters. I also have it set up in the UK because that's my jurisdiction, if you like, whereas if a lot of you are probably from the US, so statistic wise on watching my videos, most of you are from the US, so you'd want to have the US there. I'm always going with the GUID, and I suggest you do the same, but again, it's up to you. You're doing this push and output, so it's up to you whether or not you name it with the same way as me or not. Spaces, I'm going to leave them off for this purposes, but basically, like it's fairly straightforward there. You know, you select all of them, spaces, select all for. So it's very easy, okay. So you know, you have your fields you can add or take out. So for this purpose, the reason is it just takes a while. So you want to go for type. So this is how it's going to name. Basically, it's going to name the spreadsheet from left to right with the different parameters. So anything you put into here, it's going to put into your spreadsheet. So if you want a particular field, you need to put it in here. But if you miss something, it doesn't matter, because you can come back, add in something and push out again, and it'll update that spreadsheet. However, if we push out these and then we say, oh, I didn't want to push out type mark, if you delete it and push it out again, it will not delete that section out of the sheet. You need to do a separate export and save it as a different name, or just the same name in a different location, whichever. But you cannot, it will not remove information already pushed out, but it will update new information pushed out. Right, so component, so again, you want to add these things in. And also, I've done one of these before, so a lot of the things I've already ticked in here that I would tick in are ticked in. So I'm going to leave that. But again, all these things, and this is basically what I'm looking to push out here. So you can select all, you can select none, or you can just select whichever. So I have everything here that I want to tick out. So yeah, we're just going to go with the same coordinate, then bounded box. I'm leaving it on bounded box for everything here. Schedules, these are my schedules here. This is what I want out. I'm turning off rooms of spaces because I'm not pushing them out this time. Finalize, so we want to save and export. So we're going to save as Cobie test. And we're going to save to desktop. Okay. So this is an Microsoft what's the word I'm looking for? Excel. Right, so I just go to my desktop and go to Cobie test, which is here, which is what we saved it as. And as you can see then, and these, now I didn't push out zones or spaces, so there's nothing in here, but they still pushed out because I had it selected on, but it didn't push out any information that goes with it. And this is all it is. This is all it is. So this is our information here, our project information. Then this here is a nice little, it tells you what each color means when you click on to say contact or facility, whatever. So if you want to know what purple means, you go back here and you go, purple means external reference. So green, so say if we go to system, the green, right, and you go back to instruction, the green means if specified as required. So it's really handy, but that is all it is. It's basically pushing things out onto a spreadsheet. So there's all the light fittings. There's a lot. This is only the sample project. So that's really it. That is literally all it is, and people are afraid of it because it's there's a lot of information there. So we have our connections, what's spare, so it's basically they're just spare columns, but that's all it is. That's literally all Cobie is. So you don't have to be afraid of it. It's only an export. It's an Excel sheet, a Microsoft Excel sheet, and it updates it all itself. As you can see, I didn't have to do anything else. Just simply picked what I wanted, filled in whatever project information I wanted, my contact information, and exported, saved it, and that's it. That's really all it is. But I would always say you need to know what information they're looking for and how you want it named, because they mightn't want contact information there, they mightn't want the facility, so they might want the space first, or the zone first, or the type first, the component first. So wherever they want the things, that's what I say. You gotta tell me that, and I'll do that exactly how you want it. And again, you can get onto the supplier and get the particular items that they are looking for, and you can add them in yourself manually into the spreadsheet, which is kind of cheating. What I would always do is manually add them into the actual family of that product in that job. So then it'll export then in Cobie, because just in case you forget to do it the next time or whatever, and you have to go back and rethink where you save that information. But that's it. Cobie is simple. So that's the easiest way to do Cobie. I wouldn't be afraid of it. It's just an add-on for Revit that gives you an MS export. That's really all it is. Thanks for watching, guys. I will ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you're unsure how to open up the sample Revit project, I have a video on my channel there. I just didn't do it in this video because it's time consuming. Thanks very much for watching. Please follow me on Instagram. If you have Instagram, I am at Trippin Switches. I'm also at Trippin Switches on Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat. Feel free to add me on them all. Thanks very much, guys. Talk to you all soon.